In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create realistic wood in Cinema 4D with procedural shaders. We'll build a convincing wood material using procedural nodes, refine it with the built-in wood shader for both grainy and wavy patterns, dial in reflections and lighting, and finish with a clean plywood setup using multiple materials and selection tags for the faces and edges. Start by creating a procedural material. In the node editor or standard material system, establish a warm base color with a gentle gradient to mimic natural tone variation from sapwood to heartwood. Layer in detail using two patterns, a fine stretched noise that runs along the length of the board for the tight grain, and a broader wavy pattern to represent growth rings and the natural undulation you see across the plank. Blend these in a layer or fusion node, using multiply or overlay to let the base color show through while the patterns define the wood character. Keep the fine grains subtle. The broader patterns should breathe and vary. Now bring in the built-in wood shader. Use two instances of it, one with a small scale and higher ring detail for a dense, straight grain, and another at a larger scale with added turbulence or distortion to introduce the gentle waviness. Combine them in your layer stack so the grain reads clearly up close, while the wavy pattern gives life in the mids and shadows. Reuse this combined map to drive both bump and roughness. Keep bump restrained so it catches light without looking carved, and let roughness fluctuate slightly so the surface alternates between satin and matte areas, just like sealed wood. In reflectance, choose a dielectric layer with a realistic index of refraction around 1.5 and use GGX for a natural falloff. If your renderer supports it, add a touch of anisotropy aligned to the grain for a brushed sheen, staying subtle so it feels like finished wood rather than metal. Lighting makes or breaks wood. Pair an HDRI for broad, soft reflections with a large area light as your key to reveal grain without harsh hotspots. Aim for gentle contrast and let the roughness variation do the storytelling. Map the material so the grain direction matches your geometry. Cubic or UV projection works well. Rotate and scale until the lines run along the boards at a believable size. If available, add a very small displacement or use only bump for performance. For plywood, create two materials. Use one for the faces with the grain setup you just built. For the edges, make a layered color with tight, alternating stripes to represent stacked veneers, with slight tone shifts between layers. Apply the face material normally, then use polygon selection tags to assign the edge material only to the exposed edges. Set planar mapping from the side so those stripes read as clean, even plies. That's it. Tweak scale, color, and roughness until it matches your reference, and you'll have wood that holds up from close-ups to wide shots.